Hello ladies, this is 09 Grandnana coming to you with a review on some brushes. Where I have a little problem at, and this is just me because I'm sure I know, as a matter of fact, there's plenty of ladies that can just pick up a brush and know how to use it and where to apply it with what foundation or eyeshadow or concealer or liner or whatever. But some of us may not, and I am one of them. And I've been finding out, while applying my makeup, sometimes I grab the wrong brush going by the number, can't remember the number so well. So what I decided to do, I decided to label my brushes. Now, e.l.f. brushes, to my understanding, they come with the information on the brush, not just a number. But for those that have just numbers on it, some of us girls don't know 224 from a 231, from a 150 to a 187 to a 188 or whatever. So what I decided to do to help myself out, and maybe to help some of you ladies out as well that don't know the brushes as well as others, I've decided to label my brushes. So take for instance this brush right here. It can be used for foundation or whatever, but what I use it for is concealer. If I want to go heavy under my eyes, here, I use this concealer brush. Now if I want to go a little bit lighter, like dark spots here and here and here and here, I go with my small concealer. Now mind you, on my label, and I'm using a different camera today, so I don't know if you can see it so well, but I have it labeled as my concealer brush. And they also have, well, this one don't have a number because this is from Essence Beauty, which also comes labeled. But to help me out, I just went ahead and labeled it anyway. Now, this is my my eyeshadow brush, and I believe it's a 234, and it's a Sigma. 239, I'm sorry, 239 Sigma. But I have it labeled, and I know that it's for my eyeshadow brush. And, here, helps me out. And I have also another brush. This one is by MAC, and this is a 217. And what this does, I can get the corners here, or if I want to go very, very small, I can put them right there. Put the eyeshadow right there. So I know this brush pretty good, so I didn't label this one. This is my angle brush. This is also a Sigma brush, and I use this if I want to angle out my boldness, my crease line, and then just take it up, just like that. So I know, what it's for. It has a number, but I put what it is used for on my pencil. I'm sorry, on my brush. I also have this one is by MAC, the 231, and I know some people may use it for their lips. I'm not for sure, but I've learned to use it for my highlight. It comes in very handy right underneath the eyebrow. So I use it for my highlight, and I also use it to go underneath my eye to add color. So on here I have a highlight and a lower eye brush. This is a, this is a 219 Sigma, and I call it my smudge, or my what do you call it? I want to say smudge is something else I can use. It's another word, but I can't think of it right now. And what I do, I put maybe a darker color if I want a more bolder look, and I just put a darker color here and bring it into the eye, into the crease. Concealer brush, and use it for eyeshadow brush, and it was a hot mess. Let me tell you, it was a hot mess. Now we all should know what this is. Of course, this is to line the top of the eye with the eyeliner, and you just glide it across just like that. You can use them for other things. Now these two brushes I didn't have to label because I know them pretty well, and these are my one, if you notice, has more of a definite point This one has a more definite point than this one. This one is Sigma, and this one is number 224, and this one is 17, and I can't pronounce that French name. It's Lacome, so somebody help me out. Ha 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 ha. Don't know it. But anyway, it has a point to it. So you can kind of, even when you do that smudge type thing, you can take this and blend it on very well, and then also bring it in. And this is good for if you're dipping and then you want to go, to me, if you want to go right here and make that fine point and blend, I think it's a good idea. So it's just me and my ideas with my brushes. These are labeled. These are my blending brushes. Now we have my contouring brush, and this brush can also, I think, be used for more than one purpose also, to contour the bottom, and I've learned this from different women on the tube. The same brush to highlight, just make sure you kind of dust it off, so, but you can use it to highlight also, and just go, you know, like that. 129, this is by MAC, so this is 129, but I have labeled it with the name and what I'm going to use it for. Now we have my big and bold, this is a SS150 by Sigma, and this can be your I say your mineralized powder. I like to use the Skin Finish by MAC, and it's very thick. I mean very, very thick. But before I use this, I will use my stipple brush to put on my foundation, and this is a 187 by Sigma. So see, when I pick these up and I can see the name on it, I know, well, these brushes you pretty much know what to do, but it's kind of when you get to the smaller brushes that they get a little bit confusing. But my stipple brush, I put the foundation on and just work it. I do, but like I say, label. And then this will be, like I said earlier, my mineralized brush for my Skin Finish. This is by Sigma. It's a SS150, but I use my MAC mineralized, and that color is deep dark. So what I do, once I applied my foundation, I use this to mineralize my face, because I just felt like it was so important, because I know it's important to me to learn all of these different brushes and to know where to use them at. And one thing about it, brushes makes a difference when applying makeup. I am a witness to that. It makes a difference, and I am still learning, still having some complications, even though, you know, I'm looking at all my girls. But once you start applying, it's not as easy as it seems when they're doing it, because they're so used to doing it. They're some of them are professionals, and they're just so used to applying it. It's just like the way they pick up with hair, with cleansing. And that's another thing that I want to get into about too, is the way I cleanse my skin. But anyway, so much for the brushes, and I hope this review on brushes have helped someone like myself to understand the brushes a little bit more. But until you get acquainted with your brushes, I would suggest, like myself, label, eyeshadow, foundation, concealer, blending, you know, cheeks, whatever, contouring, whatever you use them for. If you just can't pick them up and say this is what it's for, then you're not completely familiar with it. So I would say just label right now. So I hope this review has been helpful to some of the ladies out there. And if you have any requests from me, like I'm going to get some. I am going to get some soon. But anyway, whatever you want me to talk about, and I know one young lady, she told me that she asked me if I can do a segment once a week on marriages. And I am going to focus on that. I've been praying about that, and I am going to focus on that, doing that once a week. So keep me in prayer about that also. And once again, that's it. I'm going to wrap it up, because you know I could go on and on, but I'm going to wrap it up. And I just want you to be blessed, spread love, share love, and embrace love. And until we meet again, this is 09 Grandnana saying bye.